power, the proverbial they, have anguish over social media platforms, over shows like this one, because it doesn't allow us to build consensus the same way we've traditionally built consensus in America in the past. The referees, his word, not mine, that we previously had in determining facts have been eviscerated. Because in your pocket, the average person can pick and choose who they listen to and what sources they seek out. So we can't referee, aka censor, what we want to censor to build consensus.
And people go and then people self-select where they go for their news or for their information. And then you just get into a vicious cycle. So it's really, really hard, much harder to build consensus today than at any time in the 45, 50 years I've been involved in this. And there's a lot of discussion now about how you curb those entities in order to guarantee that you're going to have, some accountability on facts, et cetera. But look, if people go to only one source and the source they go to is sick and, has an agenda and they're putting out disinformation.
Ironic, I would say.
Our First Amendment stands as a major block to the ability to be able to just, hammer it out of existence. So.
Our First Amendment, and I quote, stands as a major block to our ability to just hammer it out of existence.
For a second, I thought he was talking about me, but then he said self-select. And obviously, I select to have myself raped in surgery when I was 6 years old. So exactly what is sick? Because first, do no harm, or you're not a doctor. It's the law, not a law. We didn't just make it up. Now, for a Vietnam veteran to threaten the First Amendment, one has to presume one thing, and that is that he is under duress. He is compromised, because otherwise, having sworn the oath of service and then the oath of office, having been elected, would be double heresy. Now, I got ran off from the CAV for a political agenda. And then after 9/11, I was like, the Nazis have been planning this for 80 years. I had no idea. I had Nazis pretend I was in on it. It has to be an inside source, otherwise they can't just completely circumvent the justice system. Why does he care? Because Heinz. Well, I said the Nazis, not the Germans. They pick and choose. Like, perjury is illegal, and false witness, and then a whistleblower is protected from within the organization. So what they're actually alleging is espionage. Well, foreign diplomatic immunity fled the country in 2016, packed up all his Nazi propaganda and his curios, his trinkets, his souvenirs, put them in a box, great big box, along with your excuses. And it was Alveder saying, you can't ban waterboarding, Exodus 32:20, defense against the golden calf. I'm waterboarding, Comrade Premier, so you can't ban him.